It was a phenomenal trip. We were able to go over to Vietnam with 9 athletes and 4 staff. This was the club sports first ever multi-sport trip that we ever took. So from all different teams, which is really cool. Very thankful for just the club sports administration allowing us to do that and supporting us with that.
I mean, the experience was crazy. Obviously the trip was long and it's a 12+ hour flight, which is crazy, right? But no, I mean, the experience was great. It was hot, it was sweaty, but the Lord moved a lot, and He was there, and we saw, kids come to faith, and we saw we just saw a lot of growth in people there and communities.
Going over there, we knew that there was going to be amazing things. Going to a camp, working with Vietnamese children in a village that we've never met before. We don't know their language, but God broke every language barrier. 20+ kids got saved. Being able to witness that was the most incredible experience.
First couple of days, we arrived there and we were in the city of Da Nang, and we were just going out, playing some ultimate frisbee, working with a college group there, and at the end of the night, sit down after ultimate frisbee, have a little Bible study there. I got to share my testimony with the people there, so just get to share the gospel there in that instance.
Our main ministry was pickleball and also frisbee. The local missionaries there have really helped start those 2 sports over there, and they're using it as a ministry tool, right? So they would have weekly pickleball clubs and weekly ultimate frisbee clubs, and then when they're done with them, they have opportunities just to sit and disciple those that come, do Bible studies, just have food, hang out, and share the gospel with them. So it's really pretty cool to see what they're doing over there. And it's just fun to be a part of it, and we were super encouraging to them, and then they in turn were just super encouraging to us. It was a really great exposure for our athletes.
We met a lot of people, so basically when we got there, we were supposed to have a 4-day camp, and the government basically said no go on that. We only did 2 days, so we had a lot of extra time. We got connected with a group of, they called it English group, graduate college students from Da Nang University, and they basically meet to just talk to English-speaking people so they can learn better. So we were able to talk to them and kind of minister a little bit and just talk about the Lord and talk about why we're there and that kind of thing. So that was pretty cool. And then we also did an ultimate frisbee group that was for older people as well, that we were able to talk to them and kind of meet them.
I think when we first showed up, a lot of us were under the impression that, oh, we're going to make an impact here, but I think that's one of the coolest things of the realization that it's not really what we're doing, but what God's already been doing. And so when we showed up, I remember the first day, just getting to be in a country where Christianity really isn't allowed. It's a communist country, and so Christianity is allowed, but it's controlled. And being there and getting to see the people there and how faithful they were to continuing to day by day strive to just share the gospel and share the love of Jesus was super impactful to me. And also being there and talking with the Christians there in Vietnam, there's one guy I was talking to that mentioned that he hadn't had a conversation about Jesus in over 3 years with another person, and so that to me just blew my mind. And so I think me just being there and just being a Christian and being able to talk to him about Jesus was just a way that God was able to encourage him through me, and I know he probably used so many others on our team to encourage other believers there in Vietnam. So it was very much a mutual encouragement going both ways.
Seeing people that have never heard the gospel. They walk hours upon hours for this camp to learn how to play sports they've never played before. Meet people they've never met before. But yet the joy in their hearts is absolutely incredible.
Absolutely, I think it was great. I mean, I think the single team sports are great as well, but I do think it kind of gave more of an opportunity for teams that maybe can't afford to go on a trip like that, that don't have the capability to go on a trip like that. So just being able to take a couple of athletes from a lot of different sports was awesome. I think it helped grow people as friends and as brothers and sisters in Christ.
Our vision with club sports is to create an opportunity for every club sport athlete to have the opportunity to go on a mission trip in their 4 years here. So this multi-sport trip, we're hoping to be able to do every 3 or 4 years, and so this was part of that, right? Creating that opportunity. So once those athletes go over there and they see just the impact that you can have using sports as a tool, to be on mission for God and share the gospel. They come back here now to the States, right, and on their own teams, within their own club sports teams, and just see the opportunities they have just to continue to build those relationships, disciple their teammates, encourage them, and then within their own churches, right? Churches, a lot of churches will use sports ministry to reach the area and reach their local people and whatnot. So just hopefully that encourages these athletes that went over there, get to see it done in another country, and then come back and say, hey, I can still be on mission where God has me right now.